All right, thank you, Kurt. And the Bengals making a game out of it, and we have a tie right here. And so here's Matt Ryan with 1:45 to go in a tie game.
With a chance to stamp the greatness that people have anointed on him with this drive here. If he can result in a game-winning field goal or game-winning points, Matty Ice is on his way in 2010.
From the 21, Matty Ice first pass, and it's picked off. Troy Polamalu with the interception, and the Steelers get it at the 30. Welcome back, Troy.
Watch where Polamalu comes from. He looks like he's going to play the half, and he makes a play on the sideline. What a great play by a great player. And Matt Ryan stares him down the whole way. You can't do that to a Pro Bowl player like Troy Polamalu. What a great play.
Missed 11 games last year with a sprained knee. And did they miss him? Just look at those numbers.
Review the previous play.
Be a booth review on his feet. This would be, did he get his feet down on the interception? Catch.
I see the drag with the right foot.
The drag. We could have the tap. Catch, drag, drag. Certainly.
And does he have control? That's the next issue.
Got the football.
Yep.
That won't be a problem at all on this one. This is going to stay Steelers football.
Kickoff weekend opening doubleheader on Fox. Coming up next, it'll be the Packers against the Philadelphia Eagles. Aaron Rodgers, one of the young greats, hopefully against Kevin Kolb.
The defender got both feet inbounds with possession of the ball. First down, Pittsburgh.
To me, that just demonstrates his greatness. Once again, the big-time players.
But that's observing all game long. What route is Matt Ryan favored throwing? The long out from one side of the field to the other. Polamalu watched it the whole game, capitalized it there.
First down on the 30. In a field goal game, a field goal may be all that's needed to win it. Rashard Mendenhall going outside, and Mendenhall fights his way for a gain of about 3.5.
Mendenhall's done a great job getting the tough yards after first contact. As defensive coach, you talk about those leaky yards, those yards after the first hit, and he has done a tremendous job of sliding off of tackles and getting those extra yards. And right now, trying to fight for field goal position, those are critical yards.
And the timeout is called by the Falcons. To the last time these teams played here. An 11-yard run by Michael Vick with 42 seconds left. Capped a big fourth quarter comeback. And then in overtime, both Todd Peterson and then Jay Feely had field goal attempts blocked. And on the final play of the game, Tommy Maddox connected with Plaxico Burress on a 50-yard Hail Mary. Fell 1 yard short. It ended up a 34-34 tie. Second down and 7. Isaac Redmond, the first back through, gets close to the 20-yard line. Will be about a yard shy of the first down. And the clock stopping at 1:28. And
30-second timeout.
Falcons call their third and final timeout. This is the last 3 meetings. Look at all the points in those ties that went into overtime, but today only a measly 18. Third down and 1. And here's Redmond, and he won't get the first down. And Curtis Lofton makes the play. We want to welcome the viewers here to Pittsburgh. Dick Stockton, along with Charles Davis, Jim Mora. 9-9 the score. It has been a sizzling defensive battle as we wind down to a minute. And this was the big play that sets up what we have here.
Big play by a big-time player who missed 11 games last year, but comes back right here and shows his worth.
And I know you talked about Dick LeBeau with the call.
Yeah.
To me, this was Troy Polamalu watching all game long, observing the routes, and observing the throws that Matt Ryan had been favoring. We've been talking all game about Matt Ryan throwing that deep out from opposite field and burying it in there. And Polamalu, as you said, cat and moused him and capitalized.
And Troy is known to be a guy that studies film relentlessly. He spends hours and hours in the film room, and he found something and he took advantage of it.
So now, but Jeff Reed, who has kicked 3 field goals in 4 tries, will look to put the Steelers in front by 3 with 43 seconds remaining. This will be a 40-yard attempt. Falcons have no timeouts left. The Steelers have 1. And this kick is no good, off to the right. And Matt Ryan breathes a sigh of relief.
Snap was fine. He just, you know, he's been playing the wind well all day, aiming it at that left goalpost and bringing it back into the right, and that time he just didn't do it.
That's twice, but that's twice on that end of the field, guys, because Matt Bryant had the same thing happen to him where the ball spun off to the right in the first half and he missed a field goal. Now in this critical juncture, it happens to Jeff Reed. So if you're Matt Ryan now in the Falcons, no timeouts, do you try and get it downfield or do you sit on it and play for overtime?
Well, they're going to try to get it down the field. I think you got to go try to win it.
First down at the 30. They hand it off to Jason Snelling.
That just said overtime.
Well, that did. You know what you do is you run a draw on first down. If you get a chunk, then you go into your no huddle. You go into your hurry up. If they stop you, then they do what you do here. You just let the clock run out. You go flip the coin again. You go to overtime and you take your chances. 3 overtimes in a row for these two teams.
3 straight games between the Steelers and Falcons going into overtime. 0-2, which ended in a tie at 34. 0-6, which the Falcons won by a field goal in Atlanta. And now we go to overtime here as Jeff Reed misses a 40-yarder with a chance to do it. And so we will have overtime here on kickoff weekend in Pittsburgh as
we will play up to 15 minutes of overtime. The first team to score will win. You each have 2 timeouts. All replay situations will be handled up in the booth. Atlanta, you're the visitor. What's your call on the coin?
Tails.
Tails is the call. It is tails. You've won the toss. And which end zone? You want to kick that way. All right. Atlanta will receive in this end zone.
big day for Roddy White with 12 catches for 102 yards. Matt Ryan, 243 yards with 1 interception. We have not had a touchdown today. Will that decide this game?
Doesn't have to.
Nope. Eric Weems. And Jeff Reed gets the overtime underway. Weems, 1.5 yards in the end zone, returning for the Falcons. And he brings it out to the 24-yard line, and a flag goes down. Penalty marker thrown at the 20. Ryan Mundy made the play on Weems.
During the return, holding number 34, the receiving team. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Obi Mahaley, their starting fullback, trying to help out Eric Weems, and he gets a nice piece.
It's a nice tackle
of Anthony Madison. Advantage Pittsburgh defense with that penalty because of where Atlanta starts, but I still like Matt Ryan getting his hands on the ball because of his short memory with a chance to win the game.
How about this? That was only the second penalty against the Falcons in the game.
Disciplined, well-coached football teams.
First down at the 10. Michael Turner. Minimal gain. 3 yards they'll give him with 2 tight ends up front. Steelers have dominated the rushing game with Rashard Mendenhall gaining 70 of those 93 yards. On 2nd and 7, pass caught by Roddy White going out of bounds, and the first down for the Falcons as they get it up to the 21 on a 9-yard pickup.
I'll tell you what, I can't say enough about Matt Ryan and his confidence in himself and in Roddy White throwing the ball to the outside. That's not an easy throw. It's a very, very tough throw, but he does it, especially coming off of an interception.
Career high 13 receptions. They go to Turner. And he goes down at the 24 after getting 3.
So we come up with 2nd and 7 again, a repeat of the first series of this drive. I think this is another down that it goes back to Matt Ryan's arm.
Yeah,
I don't think they feel like they can grind it out, getting 3 yards of crack and putting it on him. I think they put it on him right here on 2nd and 7.
Short drop by Ryan, looking for a receiver, having trouble finding one, and throws the ball out of bounds. Bringing up 3rd and 7, Lamar Woodley getting into Ryan's face.
You always talk about the heat that gets into Matt Ryan's face, but the coverage allows the heat to get there. Everyone is covered up. They snugged up to all of them.
How often do you see a linebacker cover a wideout the way James Harrison just did?
3rd down and 7. Eric Weems is in the game. Pass going underneath to Jason Snelling. And a flag goes down. Snelling has a first down out to the 32, but a penalty marker. And the Falcons are heading back toward their line of scrimmage.
Holding offense. Number 72. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Reliable left tackle Sam Baker nullifies a first down.
His second holding call of the game. James Harrison off the marks again. Right here. Yeah, he's got pretty good grasp up him, doesn't he?
Yeah, just too much speed. Just too much speed when he can get off on the count because of the crowd. It's just too much speed.
3rd and 17. Ryan again off the hands of Jarius Norwood. 4th down, and the Steelers could be looking at good field position here.
Jarius Norwood takes his eyes off of this one, but he has no chance of getting the first down on this check down anyway.
No, but he's going to create field position.
Right, I'm not saying that, this is a great thing, but to me it goes back to what? The hold or the penalty on the kickoff that set them back deep. That put them in the position they're in now.
You are absolutely right. They had to start on the... You're a genius.
It's great to have a genius in the booth. I knew it wasn't me. Anyway, Kanan will kick from the goal line. And Antoine Randall, a short kick. Fair catch by Randall, who gets blocked out of the play. He called for the fair catch and was knocked out by his own player. It was Ryan Mundy, so no penalty here.
No penalty, and they're fortunate that no Steeler ended up touching the football by being blocked into him. See, Mundy hits Randall. It's a good job by the Falcons trying to create that, but a good job by the Steelers also not being there to touch the ball.
Dennis Dixon in a position to win a game starting at midfield, Jim.
Well, yeah, and his defense helping him get there.
Yeah, right.
But you're right. And you know what? I bet you he's feeling mighty confident right now. And they can run the ball right here.
See if Brian Van Gorder mugs the line of scrimmage with his backers.
Well, they got 8 up. That's
try and get him.
Mendenhall.
There we go.
Mendenhall. First down inside the 30. Mendenhall keeps his footing and scores to win the game.
When you crowd the line of scrimmage, Jim, if there's any type of a crease, look at the block there by David Johnson, and that leads him through. But if you crowd it with 8 or 9 and you get any type of a crease, you can go a long way.
Yeah, and they just kept pounding it and pounding it and pounding it and pounding it, and they finally broke one, and it's a game winner.
50-yard run by Rashard Mendenhall to win the game 15-9, and the Steelers have now won 8 consecutive opening day games, the longest current streak in the league. Hines Ward, who made some huge catches today and was the alter ego for Dennis Dixon. But as Jim Mora and Charles Davis had said, this was a situation where the defense said they had to win it for Dixon, and they helped. Final score 15-9 for Charles Davis, Jim Mora, and Laura Open. Dick Stockton saying so long. Stay tuned for the second game of our doubleheader. It'll be the Packers and the Eagles. And coming your way right after these messages.